What's up everyone, Ryan here, and I'm back with another PGA 2K23 Challenge Series video, and today I'm returning to the Impossible Challenge Series. And in this series, I take on some of the hardest golf courses in the game on extreme course conditions and try to get to a score of even or better on Master TGC Tour's difficulty settings. So today, I'm continuing my journey at the truly impossible golf course for me, Central Park AG, designed by the legend Alan Greenspan. And today will make my 48th week, my 48th attempt at this challenge. And although we've been close these past 6 weeks, we have not had that perfect round of golf yet. We need today, April 19th, to be the day where we finally have that perfect round combined with luck and we take down this golf course. I need all your all's one times, all the hype and positive encouraging comments, just like always. If you get some enjoyment, drop a like, subscribe for more, and there is plenty more content here on the Gamerability YouTube channel. New videos each and every day, and even more on my second channel, Gamerability 2, link in the description to that channel as well. And got a new outfit this week. That's right. It's time for the NBA playoffs. The Milwaukee Bucks. I'm trying to harness my inner Giannis Antetokounmpo today. Go Bucks. That'll start Sunday, April 21st. Bucks versus Pacers, I believe, first round. I cannot wait for that. So, gotta represent for the Bucks today and try to lead Ryan Gamer through his inner Giannis Antetokounmpo to complete the impossible challenge. Let's do it today, everybody. And here we go. You all already know the course, Central Park AG by Alan Greenspan. The settings are the same they've always been. Back tees, pin location number 4, very high winds blowing in the north direction, very firm fairways, very firm greens, very fast green speeds, default time of day and weather. It is time. Can attempt number 48 be the one? Ryan Gamer is trying to harness his inner Giannis Antetokounmpo. Get your one times ready. Get your coffee.
Hey there,
cheers,
friend.
everybody.
My name is John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K23. Hoping you're up for some good old-fashioned fun today. And we are starting off today's course with a par 4 first hole. Let's do this.
The wind is up there here on hole 1. This is not the wind I wanted to see. You want to see a little bit different RNG of the wind at the beginning, but we have scored on this wind before, so let's do it. Hit 48 starts now. April 19th could be the one. I just have a good feeling about today. I'm serious. I just have a good feeling. And last time I had a good feeling, we almost beat the challenge, and that was not last week but the week before.
Second shot here on the first.
What a drive. Now, 3-wood is not the play here. Neither is driver. If we had a little bit better fairway lie, I probably would hit the driver here, honestly. Wind's going to make that a little bit tough. I do like the 3-wood here.
Not sure where this one's going to end up.
Let's make sure we practice swing on the next shot. My thumb slipped on that one. Interesting enough, that could have been awful. If you all missed that shot feedback, don't rewind it. Nothing to see there. That was interesting.
Deep stuff here.
Huh. Hey, 111. Let's just pretend that didn't happen and move forward. That was interesting. 78 to 92% lie. That is a huge range into a headwind. We can't risk sending this too far though, so I don't even know what to hit here. Pitching wedge is too dangerous. I think it's got to be gap wedge and hope that wind pulls it over. We actually want to land this right in the middle of the green here. Give ourselves a chance. Nothing fancy, I don't think, here.
Think we're heading.
What is happening with the swing? I was hitting perfect after perfect after perfect
there on that one.
In the practice facility.
Fourth shot.
Okay, I mean, we've got to splash this one close. We can't hit this red slope. We've got to splash it like past that red slope, like over here, and get it to stop. No, let's just go to make it. That's beautiful. Disappointing start.
And we will be putting now. Let's forget about
the
that.
swing is not there right now. Now, hopefully that means
setting up here for the bogey.
We got all of our missed tempo out of the way early. I don't know what happened with the swing from the driving range to this round, but that is bizarre. That is some of the worst swing plane I've had in a while. And tempo. I don't know.
This putt's good so far.
We will be practice swinging off the next tee.
Starting our round above par, but we'll get back down there eventually.
You know, despite how bad the swing was there on hole 1, I would say that's a pretty good bogey.
Now in a long par 4.
With how bad the swing was, I'd say that's pretty good. Yeah, it's got to be 3-wood. Let's practice swing. Can somebody one time our swing back in? What in the world happened? Okay, there we go. And I don't feel nervous. You know, after you play this 47 times, the nerves don't hit you as much when you start a round. They hit you later on, though, trust me. When you're sitting 4 over after the front, you know you're in striking distance.
We'll take those all day.
The nerves hit.
Here's our second shot on hole number 2.
27 yards, 278 yards. Downhill 2 feet. I like the club. I like the 3-wood a lot. A little bit of loft and backspin on it. Gonna come off to the left. The wind's gonna blow it back. Come on, Ryan. That's not the swing we want. That's the swing we want. And hit that upslope. It hit a bit too far. It still may stay up on this tier. We needed it to hit that middle tier. If it hits the middle tier, it's going to slow down. That's still a great shot. Hopefully it's not going to roll all the way off the front, though. Hopefully it rolls off the side here. Just like that. Hold on. Hold on, ball.
Little play. Setting up for our third shot.
This is going to be tough. You don't expect it to be easy, though. I basically want to send this over here to the left. Not going to do any shot shaping. We cannot miss right. Miss right, we're done for. It's got to be to the left. Do a practice swing since it looks like I've never swung a golf club in this game before today.
Way to chip that one close. Well done.
Yeah, I tried to do that. I tried to miss-hit that on a push slow.
And wouldn't it be nice to save par here?
Oh, yeah. That's what I was going for right there. You got to have a little luck sometimes, and there was an example. Now, to be fair, I was going on a safe route to the left, and Ryan Gamer, the virtual athlete, says, no, I don't want to play it safe. I'm going right at it. So the virtual athlete there decides to slow it. And what a golf shot. That is incredible.
Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us.
So you're trying to survive the first 2 holes at 2 over.
1 over par.
We're 1 better than that. That's amazing.
Okay, careful out there. We got a tailwind.
First scoreable golf hole. But have not played this golf hole good recently. Besides last week. Last week we had the birdie chance. Missed it. The week before we doubled this one. 170, downhill 40. I like the pitching wedge. Come on, Ryan. Put this in the hole. Do a practice swing, why not? Can't hurt anything. Bounce left, please. Don't go in the spot. Don't go in the spot long. It's fine if it's on the fringe here. Or fairway. That's going to play fine.
And that approach was a bit wayward.
This is actually very makeable.
Second shot here on the third.
I just mishit the shot there. I'm telling you all, my swing's been good this week. It's been good, and I don't know. Yeah, sometimes it just goes. It was good at the range, too. That's this game, though. You all, if you play this game a lot, you know how it feels. Sometimes you lose your swing just randomly. Like, my swing's feeling so bad right now. I'm practice swinging a chip shot. So. Too much? Wow, I thought I struck that to perfection. That ball flew off that uphill lie. I was not expecting that. We're lucky that was full lofted and backspin. I was not expecting that much fly there. Gotta make this.
This putt's tracking.
That's a huge start.
Okay, well played.
Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Cheers, everyone. Our record here in this series has been 6 birdies in a round. We know we can birdie 5 on the back. We've done it before. Let's put this in the fairway. Okay, that's fine as a swing. You don't want to slow it.
Tee shot's looking decent.
But that's the swing we need to emulate. That swing plane was perfection. Now, many of you talk about the bunker on this second shot. I struggle hitting greens, and this bunker is tiny, and I'll show it here. Some of you are like, well, Ryan, why not go here? And the reason, I can barely hit this green when I go for it, and you all want me to hit the tiniest little bunker? Like, I realize that my swing is not confident enough to do that, right? Now, though, with that being said, a downhill lie, the wind's protecting us. What if we go to that far bunker off the green? Am I crazy to even think that this is possible? So many people keep saying this, and you know what? We haven't hit a shot from that fairway ever. So, I mean, at this point, I see what you all are saying, right? It's your 48th attempt. So, you know. Right, so I kind of want to do an overpower with this wind and try to send this ball to that far bunker. That wishful thinking maybe, but downhill lie? I don't know. I like it. I see what you all are thinking. Yeah, this could end the run. 100%. It 100% could. That's a 106. Perfect. That is perfection. That is absolutely perfect. I don't think I could ever hit that shot again.
Setting up here now for our third shot.
That shows that we should never do that again, though. Because, for one, how many, if you watch all my content, when have you ever seen me hit a 106, basically perfect tempo and swing plane? Like, that was the first. So, and did you all notice? If we don't hit a 106 there, we're in the water. Even on that down slope. Okay, though. It worked. It worked, and that's what matters. Oh, if we put this ball here, this could roll all the way in. The light rough is not ideal because we can't spin it as much, right? So it makes me want to go gap wedge. Right? Yeah, this is going to be too short on that lie. Do a little bit of backspin on a gap wedge. This is makeable. Really is. As long as we don't overhit it or miss hit it. Come on, that's a terrible swing. What happened to the swing? Just swing straight, right? It's simple. 97%. That's out of bounds. How lucky can we get? We were not on an uphill lie there.
And from the green side,
I hit a 97. I wasn't trying to hit a 97, so of course like 3 percentage points too short. But that ball, we got the 92% lie on that shot. I didn't change the loft at all. I changed the spin a little bit, which doesn't affect distance very much on a flop shot there, but the loft would have. That just, we got the lower percent of the lie. It was not hitting off an upslope. We got lucky that this is not out of bounds, because it is sometimes. So you see how we're not out of bounds, but we've had a shot here register out of bounds. So don't mess this up. Come on, Ryan. One time. One time! We gave it our all. I thought that was going in.
And the only thing left to do is
That's still an amazing par if we can make this putt, but what?
Looking good.
Amazing par,
Nice.
but
That's
we almost
gonna
chipped
work.
that in.
That's for par.
That missed by a millimeter from clipping and lipping in. Are you kidding me? That was a perfect chip shot.
One over at the moment.
One over, everybody.
Nice
Get your coffee,
tailwind
whatever
on
you're
this
drinking.
hole. See what you can do with that.
Cheers. Let's focus up. That's a huge par. We made a chip from where we're trying to go here before, so nothing fancy here. Yeah, I tried to do that. Yeah, I was... Yeah. Yeah, I was just, you know, just trying to hit her off that side slope. We almost... this is where I was going, but we almost got so lucky there. If that somehow swings far up that hill to the left, that's going to roll right next to the hole. We've done it one time this entire challenge series. This is where I wanted to go. That was nuts. Oh my, I wish I could see the look on your all's faces during that one. You all, when that shot went off, got nervous, and then you're like, what in the world just happened? Oh my. I'm still trying to figure out that as well, so don't you all worry. Gotta chip this close. We made this before. One time. That's perfect. That is a picture perfect shot. Roll into the hole. Roll in. Now you better be stopping.
Great chip shot there. Pure. That's pure.
Our chip game is on.
Left to save par.
Our swing is not. And we are still only one over. Let's get the swing dialed in, YouTube.
And after that one, you are sitting at one over par. It's blowing out there. We got a headwind.
One shot at a time. One shot at a time. Come on. One shot at a time. Nothing fancy. No time to get fancy here. Let's just play the game the way it's meant to be played. With focus. And make birdies.
Well, that'll work for you. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole.
6 iron. I could feel a slow. Good thing we practice swing. Ryan, just swing faster. Go.
Sweet.
That's not what I meant by swing faster. Wow. If you all were watching my facial expressions there, went through all the emotions when that shot was in the air. 118, uphill 10. We're in ideal striking position. I am not landing this short. I can tell you that right now. I'm making this.
I think this one's looking
That's
good.
perfection. And an uphill putt.
Oh, yeah, that was a tidy little shot. Well done. Here's a 7-foot putt.
7 feet. Uphill 1 inch. One time.
This one's tracking.
One time? Are you kidding
That
me?
one drops. There's your par.
A par there, you all realize, is like an eagle. I know you all realize if you watch the series, if you're new here, yeah, this is how we usually play on this course. Just don't watch the other 47 attempts.
All right, here is a par 5. Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing.
I don't know about fine swing, John, but we'll take it. That is not a fine swing. Tempo was fine. Swing playing was, well, something to forget.
And here's our second shot on the 7th.
Come on. I'm focused.
This one's heading to the rough.
You know what's on our side today, everyone? Luck.
Oh, yeah, I got a little kick into the fairway. Well done.
That could have hit that tree,
about
you all
200
realize,
yards or so to the pin from here.
and bounced us back. That's 2 times in these 48 attempts that we've got lucky on that. Most other times, not so lucky. 4 hybrid is going to be too short, right? It's uphill lie here. We have to realize that. So 3 hybrid is the way. One time like you've never one time before. Maybe you have it. You're new here. Say one time out loud. Drop it in a comment. Drop a like on the video. Helps as well. It's the same as a one time. Do you all know that? Use it at the right time. Huh. What happened? Where was the wind?
Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach.
We slowed it as well. Where was the left to right
This is
wind?
your 4th shot.
Okay. That's okay. A little bit frustrated with that, but gonna come off well to the left. I'm not gonna touch shot shaping. We don't want to land this shot short. When I say lend it short, we don't want to lend it short with backspin. We want to lend it short, obviously. No, actually, no, we've got to backspin this because of this left to right side slope. I always forget that. So I know that somebody just said that out loud watching this video. Reminded me of how many times we've put this ball to the left on this shot. You know who you are out there, so thank you for that. One of the most important shots of the day. Yep, and up the slope, and down the slope, and down the slope, into the hole. Down the slope, into the hole. Truck it to perfection. I thought it was going to slide more left. What a shot.
Nice chip on that one.
This is...
Potentially to save par.
It's so interesting. This is probably the worst swing playing has been. Tempo's been... It's been interesting. It hasn't been terrible. But our short game is on another level.
All right, let's head to the next. And you're 1 over.
Stay focused, everyone. Stay focused. Hey, no live stories today. This is our 48th attempts. You heard enough live stories from attempt 1 through 47.
Par 4 here.
Talk about harnessing our inner Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yeah, I'd say. On a ride. One fair way at a time. Like that. Good bounce left here. Should. Beautiful. Just a picture perfect tee shot, and we're far away from that hill.
And we got
we
about
can strike.
25 yards to go from here.
We can strike, and we're going to strike with the shot we've hit before here to perfection. The 3-wood, you're just trying to get this to a putt. We've almost made this putt multiple times. We made this putt multiple times. Just got to put this one on the green. Nothing fancy. Get it on the green, give yourself a putt, and go back to even.
Oh, come on. Have a seat for us now.
Wind's grabbing it. The wind's grabbing it. That thing almost hit the pin. And that's perfect. Gonna roll out to our birdie spot. We've birdied from this spot multiple times. I don't know how many, but it's been a whole lot. It's not an easy putt, obviously, but it's one we've made.
What? Good news. You ended up on the green after all. And this would be nice to sink.
You can't get it much closer, though.
Par after that.
Not on 186 green speeds. 140, I mean 40 feet, uphill 3. I can see you all sitting at the edge of your seat. You can hear a pin drop out there in the fans. Tricky part to the speed here is it's downhill right away. One time.
Yikes, that went right by.
Such a good effort. Such a good effort. It flew off that downslope.
The par.
That was almost perfection. Just, if I take off a little bit on the distance, it's in. That's such a good putt. Thank you for the one times. We can make this.
This putt's going.
This is insane.
And in the hole.
This is by far the best front nine we've ever played. Like, all consistently.
1 over for the day. Wind is blowing right to left on this one.
Okay, fade into the fairway. We need the fairway here.
Oh my, there's a slice for you.
That's out of bounds.
Through some branchy stuff here. Well, let's regroup. Okay, hole number 9, shot number 2.
I'll just be honest with you all. In my mind, that swing was perfect. So I don't know what happened there. If anything, it felt fast, and I was feeling good. I mean, you all saw when I took the shot. I didn't feel like I needed to practice swing. The swing felt like, I don't know. It felt perfect. Clearly, it wasn't. I don't know what happened there, but I also don't know what to do here. I have no clue what to do. I don't know what a punch carries out of the... It's going to die out of the rough. We could hit that fence. I have no clue what to hit. I'll just be honest with you all. Yeah, I have no clue. It's going to hit the tree in front of us if we hit the gap. What in the world do we do here? A de-lofted full send pitching wedge? To send it underneath the first tree and just get lucky? I don't know. I really don't.
Get out of there.
That's the one. Hey, I was nervous. That's what I was trying to do. We got lucky with the tree there.
Fairway now. To the green.
That's the first time we missed that tee shot. Like, we missed the fairway a lot. That's the first time we missed it like that in forever. And I wasn't feeling nervous off the tee. The swing felt good. In my mind, it felt great, but clearly it wasn't. This is great striking distance, though. We've got to put a lot of spin on this one and aim right at the hole. Got to hit it before the wind shifts. That's perfect. That is picture perfect. It's got to stop, though. Usually it spins back. We are dialed in on these approach shots.
There we go. That's cooking.
Actually, we're dialed in on short game. That was not short game, but that was nuts. Focus up. 6 feet. Uphill 1.
Looking pretty good.
That's insane. That is by far the best par I've ever had. 1 over. But only bogey, the gauntlet hole number 1. That is by far the best round of golf I've probably ever played in this video game.
1 over par at the moment.
That was better.
Here's a par 5.
That has to be the best 9 I've ever played. What just happened? We're talking about some of the... Now, keep in mind, we're talking about some of the worst swing combinations. Bailed ourselves out scrambling. You know how hard it is to scramble on this golf course? Get your coffee. Let's refocus. Nine holes left. April 19th. 2024. Wake up. Perfect. Wake up. We got a game to win. I am feeling dialed in right now. Hey, you can tell I'm fired up for the NBA playoffs, right? Harnessing our inner Giannis Antetokounmpo, you better believe it.
Second shot on the 10th coming up.
Okay. Question is, how's our swing going to be? We're on the side hill lie, unfortunately. That's not what I was hoping for. Downhill, the wind's going to blow it back. That should be perfect. Maybe a little bit more out to the right. Yep, good correction there at the last second. That's perfect swing plane and perfect tempo. It was a slight slow, but that's basically perfect when you're that close.
Well done. And this is your 3rd shot.
Okay, 107. Downhill 1 foot. I like the sand wedge here. I don't like the pitch shot. We missed the pitch last week. The wind is confusing. You see how it's a little diagonal wind, right? Which could add a lot more distance than we want. It's hard to know how it's going to play. 1 time. That's perfect. Off the back slope. Yep. And it's going to spin back slightly. That could go in. Don't pick up too much speed, ball. Shouldn't. It shouldn't. Should stop. That's all course experience, everybody. All course knowledge and a perfect swing. 5 feet, uphill 1 inch. Left to right. Visualize the putt. Yes! Back to even. Are you kidding me? Come on, YouTube. Get those 1 times flowing.
And there you go. That hole will bring you down to even par.
Can't let the nerves start hitting. Hey, let's just play golf. Just another round of golf. Not worry about the score. Let's just worry about gaming right now. We are gaming. 201, downhill 24 feet. This 167 is going to fly about 8 yards further. That's 175. With the wind, we want to carry it right to the front of the green. 186. Wind has died down a lot, which makes this shot much different than it has been. So it probably pulls the 6-iron into play here versus the 7. Got to strike this to perfection. Found our swing. That might be too much. I overswung. I was trying for a partial. Not get it.
Didn't hit this one, but that's okay.
Oh, no.
Okay, second shot on the 11th.
Only one way we get this ball to stop. That is to full loft and backspin and get a lot of luck. You never one time, here's your chance to make a big time difference. We need all luck here. The only way this ball stops. Where I wanted to hit it. Come on! Our short game is by far the best it's ever been. You have one spot to hit it there. One spot. If you miss that by an inch, it's rolling off the green. We hit the one spot you can hit on 186 green speeds to get that ball to stop. Are you kidding me? Okay, this is basically straight in. Left edge.
So far, so good. All right, well done.
Another day at the office. Cheers, everybody. We know what we have up here. 12, I'm coming for you. Come on. Last time I got mad at number 12, we got a birdie.
That's going to keep you at even par.
Let's play mad, everybody.
That wind's blowing right into our face on this one.
One shot at a time. One hole at a time.
I'm having that. Oh, we might need a little less club on this one. That green's below us.
This is great. I mean, we have a 3 hybrid. Basically want to give ourselves a birdie chance. It's 40 feet downhill. This 219 carry is going to fly 13 yards further because it's downhill. And then into the wind. Just put this on the green. Nothing fancy.
A little too much to the right.
That's it. That's perfect. Please go in. We know it's not going to stop. Are you kidding me? What a shot. We know where this is going. Go ahead, ball. Go ahead. If you're new here, well, welcome to hole number 12.
Take you down to 1 under.
Come on, everybody. One time like you've never one time before. 28 feet. Uphill 1 foot. One time.
Oh, this one could drop.
Yes! The last second correction! Moving back! That is 2 under! Birdie on 12! Wake up! Wake up!
You brought your score down to 1 under after that one. You got a left.
One shot at a time.
Breeze on this hole.
One shot at a time. Don't let it get to your head. You're kidding. That's out of bounds.
That's yeah.
It's not?
It'd be nice to have that one back.
How lucky.
13th.
AG, thank you. AG loves to put out of bounds everywhere. There's no out of bounds anywhere here. That was a practice swing. Felt good. I pushed that and just missed tempo. Big time. Come on. All right, we're still in good position to score, as crazy as that sounds. We don't need to get carried away here. We've got to carry that light pole, though. I do fear that light pole. Pitching wedge, up and over, uphill lie. Should be the play. One time like you've never one time before. Come on, it's gonna come off to the right a lot. It's an uphill lie. Such a dangerous shot. That's perfect. Gotta roll down the hill. It never stops on this green. That is perfect. Keep on rolling, ball. You know what to do. You know what to do. Come on. And it's going to slow down right here. Right here. Right here. Get in there, baby. Are you kidding me?
Nice approach on that one. Here we go. This putt for the bird.
10 feet, a putt that you have to tap to not send it out of bounds. One time.
I could have used a little bit more power, I think. This one's for par.
When has it ever stopped? When, YouTube? When in the world has this green on that putt ever stopped on that downslope? Never. Central Park is mad. That was a perfect read, a perfect putt. That is so unlucky, but hey, we've had a lucky round. We had a lot of luck on that last shot, but I cannot believe that ball stopped on a... That's insane. How many times have we played this golf hole, YouTube? When has it ever stopped on this green? On a putt like that?
Okay,
Never.
See what the scorecard looks like.
That's insane.
You'll stay at -1 after that hole.
One hole at a time.
Getting a look at the 14th hole now.
196, downhill 40. 187 is going to fly about 13 yards further. That's 190. That's a perfect club. That's terrible math. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, settle down a minute. 187 plus 13 is not 190. Let's make that clear. That's 200. Okay, settle down. We still got to use our brain. Still got to use our brain. Now, the interesting part about this shot, in all seriousness, is the wind. It's diagonal, right? So the question is, if this is a 200 fly, in that wind, it could be perfect. That would have been a massive mistake. Pushed it a mile fast. That's fine. Bounce left. Bounce left. Come on. Go in the sand, please. That is not fine.
Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one.
The crazy thing is, we've never been here. How many times have we played this course? 48 now? We've never been here. It's crazy to think that, but it's true. Chip shot's not the way. It's got to be flop. Come on, one time, one time. That's it. That's perfect. Go in. Go in, ball. Short game, phenomenal.
This one to
Just
save par.
On another level today. The best I have ever played from a short game perspective. This is some of the worst tempo and swing play we've ever had in the Impossible Challenge.
Next hole. And after that one, you'll stay right there at 1 under par.
Cheers.
Here comes hole number 15.
Another day at the office. Settle the nerves. Hey, just another round, Ryan. Wake up. Another round. Get lucky. Please give us something, course. Please, please, please. Thank you. You all know why I aimed to the right there. You all remember a tip number 11 or 14? I don't remember which one it was.
And this one's about 190
We were even
or so to the
and shot it into the water. Ended our run. So some of you were like, why are you aiming out there? Well, that's why. Okay, so this one, we know we don't want to be back here. We know we want to be right here, chipping or you're not going to be putting here, but chipping. In order to do that, this lie is going to make this almost impossible. It's a downhill lie. It's a heavy right to left side hill. Combined with the wind, we have to play this out here. And if we slow this, this ball's in the water. Could lay up over here, but we always bogey from there. We've got to be in that bunker. Right there, that bunker. The wind is shifting too, which we're going to go 4-iron. Just in case that wind grabs it. Even though it's a downhill lie, we can't get carried away here. It is a crosswind. The wind's going to affect it a lot. Be the one. One time. Wow, speaking of the wind, are you kidding me? That was nuts.
Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it.
Okay, that was a perfect swing play in tempo, I want to point out. That side hill lie combined with downhill with that wind played a mile. I don't think I ever would have played that much. Now, we have to put this ball right here. The most important shot of Ryan Gamer's career. You've seen them. You've seen them in a lot of high stress moments on the channel. Nothing quite like this. If it's on the fringe.
Okay, here's your fourth.
It's on the fringe. That's the only... You're not going to get it to stop, right? It's always going to roll out here. The question is, does it roll out in the light rough? And that's what you're trying to figure out, and it didn't. I wish you could remove the pin here. Can't. Only when you're on the green. We need luck here.
Ah, yeah. All right, let's tap this in and move to the next.
What a putt. Wow. That was a great read. I even added distance to that right when I saw, you know, I did a few last second movements, and I thought for sure that was going to be enough speed. Maybe I underhit it. I might have underhit it.
Looks like that has brought you up to
Even. Come on, come on.
Wind's picking up out there. We got a headwind on this hole.
Get your one times ready, everybody. Know what to do. I mean, swing felt great on the practice swing.
Well, I'm sure that's
I could tell the swing felt a little bit off. It was feeling like it did earlier. The thumb was just kind of sliding. Hands are getting sweaty. I'm gonna wipe them off. Oh, the head, that must have been, my thumb slipped there. I mean, they slipped right off. My hands are so sweaty right now. We can't get this there, right? In this lie. 76%. We don't have to birdie this. We're sitting even. We know we have a bogey hole coming up. A hole we barely have ever parred. Which is what I was hoping to have 1 under through. 167 carry. At best. That's in the water. Okay, so it's good to know. Let's go back to another way to play this. Here we go. Swing plane. I focused a lot on swing plane there. Tempo was a little bit off, but that's fine. Now, we know what green we have up here, right? We know.
Okay, here's our third shot.
But we also know that we can make this. Because if we put this in this wind, if we land it like right here, that could roll all the way in. Yes!
Nicely done.
That's probably the best shot I've hit into this green.
This one's 8 feet away.
Does this putt break? We've had this putt a lot. Sometimes it breaks, sometimes it doesn't. This is the reason we lost the challenge a couple weeks ago. Because of this hole right here. This putt right here. It's definitely breaking. Like, look at this side slope. Look at this slope. It's definitely breaking. I think you all pointed out that, Ryan, you're pulling your swing plane's off, which is why you think it's not breaking. And my question to you all right now is my swing plane going to be on or off?
This putt's tracking.
Get in there, baby!
We're in par.
That one's for you all. You know why? Because many of you all have left comments across the first 47 attempts getting me prepared for that break. And then we go to the truly impossible golf hole. A hole that we have to put in the fairway. And in this wind, we can't go that route. Gotta go this way. We have to hit a 110. We have to. That's the only way we don't hit it out of bounds. This is such a mean. The wind picked up at the wrong time. We've got to hit a 106 perfect or something like that. 110 really.
Well, you didn't get the most out of that.
That's in the water. That's by far the worst wind you could imagine.
There, of all places.
That's so frustrating. There's just nothing you can do there. You can lay up to the left, but we've never even done better than double bogey. There's just no other spot to put that in. That's just, this golf hole, you have to have luck on the wind.
Okay, third
and
shot.
We got the worst wind you could possibly imagine. Are you kidding me? Hey, that's so frustrating. That is beyond frustrating. Well, hello everyone, Ryan from the future here. I know you all are going through a lot of emotions right now. Trust me, I went through them all, and even more after this video was over. The reason you're seeing me right now is to prepare you for a full post-shot breakdown of that tee shot that'll be coming up at timestamp 1 hour, 5 minutes, and 39 seconds. So if you wanted to skip ahead and watch that breakdown, you can. Now, I know it's frustrating, right? I missed at this point in time in the video, I missed how bad that swing was. And I'll break it down later. That was a perfect shot setup, even in that wind. I try to blame the wind a lot in these upcoming minutes. And I go on a little rant. But at the end of the day, that was a missed shot. And before you all got so upset in the comments of me blaming the wind, that's why this part is in here, because yeah, it was a mishit shot. I didn't notice it. Notice I even closed my eyes when that ball hit the water, so I just didn't pay attention to what the swing feedback was. It was terrible. That's all I'm going to say for now. So, process your emotions over these next few holes, and I will see you back. Future Ryan here. We'll see you back at the end to break down that tee shot. Tempo's not been perfect today, right? And there's a case of that, but you have to try to overpower it. When you overpower it, you're gonna fast it.
Back in the fairway.
That's the only shot you have on this hole. There's no really other option. It's so frustrating, but at the end of the day, there's nothing we can do about it. I'm not convinced even anything besides a 110 gets up there. We have to make this next shot. We have to make it.
A little wayward on that approach. Just in the green side rough here.
We have to make it. Full backspin. Full loft. Come back, come back, come back. Come back. Keep on going. Keep on going, ball. It never stops. You
Looking
this
at an 11-foot
this
putt here.
course, right? Like what? Rewind back to that birdie that has never stopped, and then that one you're telling me this one stops on that slope? No way. No way, Central Park. All right. Wow. Hey, we fought. Wow, we fought. Are you kidding me? This is still not over. We could technically eagle the last hole. I mean, it's possible. Unlikely, yes, but possible? Yeah.
Right by the hole.
Did it break? Weird camera.
If this one drops, that's for triple bogey.
That's heartbreaking. But you know,
Well, it's going right by the hole.
that ball went in and out. What? Are you kidding
Okay, let's see what the
me?
next hole has in store
That
for
ball
us.
looked like it was going
You are
in, and
sitting
it
at
just
4
like
over on the round.
I looked. I'm like, the ball's in another
You have a
position.
left to
What?
right breeze
We
on
know
this
hole number 17 is a gauntlet. We know that. And here's the thing. In that wind, you need it to be diagonal. It's just such a mean golf hole. Such a frustrating
Managed
shot.
to get a good
We've
swing
never
on that.
hit anything other than like a double going to the left fairway, which is still the reason if we hit a 110 there, we get there. Like, you have, if we want to win this challenge, like I was trying to, I had to go for it. There was just no other option.
Here's our second
You can say
shot.
lay up to the left.
18.
We've done that like 35 attempts. Like, you all that have watched this whole series have seen me go that way a lot. There's just no shot. Yeah, there's no, on this uphill slope, we don't got enough to get there, unfortunately. It wouldn't change anything, but heartbreaking. Hey, we fought. That was the best round of golf I've ever played. And you know what this shows? We can
Hopefully
beat this course.
sticks to the,
We birdied
fairway.
12. We had multiple birdies. The most consistent round of golf we've ever had. And then messed up on the 16. No, 16 we had that great
Third
par,
shot.
right? That one birdie should have dropped. Would it have changed? Clearly not, right? Because 17 was still there. But, wow. Let's birdie this last hole. Heartbreaking, all you can say. Like, I gave it my all. Wow, I gave it my all. What a fight. I can tell you all one thing. If the swing was on today, this is a challenge complete. Because if the swing was on, we probably would have shot.
stroke,
We
we're on the
probably would have
green.
been 4 or 5 under leading into that.
luck
Our
on
swing,
this
we
one. We've
left
got
ourselves with
16 feet.
very difficult short game shots. And we dominated every single one of them. Wow. If we would have been one over, we would have bogeyed the last hole. If we would have got the drive, could we have birdied this? Let's see. And the answer is no. Okay, so that makes me feel a little bit better, even if we would have bogeyed the last hole.
Here we go. Par putt coming up.
16 feet, uphill 1. What a fight. I gave it everything I had. I gave it everything I had. I cannot put any more focus into it than what we
Ooh,
did.
Just missed.
Besides that one.
Okay, this is
So
your
I was
sixth shot
talking
on this one.
during my shot on that one. I'll give you all that one. I'll give you all that one, but that was just insane. I still can't believe that round. That was insane. I knew we had to do that, right? Just go for it. Oh my, welcome to Central Park is saying, don't come back next week, Ryan. Don't come back. Yeah. We'll be back. You don't have a round like this and not come back. What an incredible round. A frustrating way to
This one's
end it,
about
but
15 feet.
we were there in the... That was... I cannot... That wind... The wind picked up at the worst time. Dead in our face. I still stick by the decision. That's really the only thing we could have done. You just gotta hope you hit it, and we hit good on the practice swing, just didn't on the real swing, right? That's this game, though. That's this challenge.
Could be a good one.
Good putt.
And there you have it. The putt drops, and your round is over.
Hey, we fought. We came. That was the clutchest round of golf I've ever played up into the 17. I wouldn't call the 17 non-clutch. 18 at that point, we were out of it. That doesn't, it's not. I'm not stressed about that. I'm honestly not stressed about 17. It's a hole we've barely got better than a bogey throughout this entire series. We parred it like a couple times. We've never birdied it, and it's just that was the worst win you can imagine. And there's really no layup spot where you can score a par or really even a bogey. Now, did we have a better chance to score a bogey sending it into the left? Maybe. Have we ever bogeyed from there? Like, yeah, a few times, once or twice, maybe one time. Usually it's a double or triple because we hit those trees or we hit the rough. Once you hit the rough out of there, it's just the shot's impossible. Well, hello everyone, it's Ryan from the future. So I thought it was very important to break down this golf shot this week before we close out this video, because I think a lot of you all have probably talked about this or commented on this, and all I want to say is we had the right decision, and you're gonna see how it plays out. Some of you have probably already watched it back, so I'm gonna watch this and react to it. Although it's painful to watch, this was an incredible round of golf. Like there's no other way around it. We played incredible. You can be mad at yourself all you want to. We played the best round of golf, best short game, best in general. But the story of this round, what was it? This swing plane and some huge missed tempos. So keep in mind, when I'm hitting this shot, you all see that I go through practice swings. Like I want to hit this perfect. And this clip just shows how painful golf can be, right? This clip right here shows how painful golf can be. Let's watch it. Can't go that route. Got to go this way. We have to hit a 110. We have to. That's the only way we don't hit it out of bounds. It didn't have to be a 110 though, but look, practice swing. Look at that swing plane. The wind picked up at the wrong time. And fast. That was gone. But then I did a second practice swing. 106 perfect. Or something like that. 110 really.
Well, you didn't get the
look at that swing plane. That swing plane was completely off the forgiveness area. That swing plane was completely off. By far, and it was a huge fast. You could imagine. But look how far it carried. That's so frustrating. There's just nothing. Ryan could talk about how frustrating he is, and it is frustrating, right? So now this is what I wanted to show. Even with the 102 slight fast, we carry the shot. You look to the right, we're well into that fairway, which is where I was trying to hit it. Look at the look on Ryan from the past face there, eyes closed, pure disappointment. And that's coming off a perfect practice swing. But one thing I'm proud of myself, the shot setup was good. We didn't need a 106 actually. I thought we needed 106, 110. We didn't. Even with that slight fast, good swing plane, that's perfect. Swing plane took off some distance and it still would have carried. Fast takes off some more distance there to the left, be a mega fast. But I'm proud of myself for taking one practice swing, missing the swing plane completely. But you notice that second practice swing was perfect, and then our third swing was just like our first practice swing, a mega pull. My hands were so sweaty at this point, and you saw that as we went down the stretch, and I just completely flick that shot completely up and to the left on a fast. And it's unfortunate. I thought it was important to break that down so you all could see that. Some of you are like, Ryan, it's too soon. It's too soon. But I know we could have hit a better shot there, right? I know that. But this round, what was the story? Missed swing plane and missed tempo. There were some really bad swing planes and tempo, although it was the best short game I've ever played. Best short games I've ever played. It's not even close. But at the end of the day, Miss-hit the most important shot of the round, just like we miss-hit a lot of shots earlier. Those shots didn't cost us the round. This shot did. And that is Central Park AG. You know, I talked about the wind being too strong here. You'll hear me talk about this because I'm going to cut to the actual outro here and you're going to hear me give a speech. No, I don't give like a crazy speech or anything like that. But I talk about the unlucky with the wind. And don't get me wrong, it is. If that's a diagonal wind, it's an easy shot. But being the significant headwind like it was, that's the worst time for that wind to be at that direction and at that speed. But even despite the wind, this ball is carrying that right side, which is what we were going for. That's just a miss hit by about 50 degrees to the left on the swing plane. That is the second time this round I hit a big swing plane like that. And hey, the nerves are real in this challenge series. You have a chance. You're in striking distance. I want to beat this course more than anything. I want to beat this course and never come back. I'm ready for the impossible challenge to be over, just like many of you are. I want it to be over. And sometimes though, as frustrating as it is, you're going to miss the shot. And that right there is an example of a huge miss hit on the swing plane. But swing plane was bad this whole round. You know, we have to live with that swing for the rest of this challenge series. And if we lose this challenge series, never complete it before the next game comes out, it could come down to one swing. That miss swing right there. I would have been more upset at myself if I would not have practiced swing, right? If I would not have practiced swing, if I would not have tried to lock it in, I was focused on the shot. You can see the focus on my face. I was locked in. Thumb slipped off to the left and it was gone. So yeah, it's frustrating. So close. Good fight. Enjoy the rest of the outro. So I just don't know what to do on that hole when the wind's like that. You all will have to let me know. What in the world do you do when the wind's like that? I mean, we've sent it out to the very far right before, but we've never bogeyed from there. So like, I don't know. We needed a par. And I feel like the only way to get a par there, we were even. We can't go into the last hole. We birdied the last hole a few times. We can't go in the last hole one over. We have to go in the last hole even. That's all. The likelihood of beating the challenge at one over is so unlikely on the final hole. Mostly due to the pressure and nerves, right? We had to par that. The only way we par that is to hopefully hit a 110 or 106. I still don't think a 106 would have got there, seeing how that wind played, because the wind plays less in a fast. And now that was a significant fast, so which would take off some distance there on the hook. But still, wow, what a round. A round we'll never forget. April 19th, attempt 48. Ryan Gamer harnesses inner Giannis Antetokounmpo, supporting the Bucks. Go Bucks. A 1 over on the front. We were 1 under through the first 14. We were even through 16. That's insane. You gotta fight. When you're even, we know what we have to do. You have to par 17, the hardest hole of the golf course probably to par. And the only way you par it is finding the fairway. We've learned that the hard way. Too many attempts. I went for that other route to the left like 30 times. You all remember? And then after we never parred for like 30 straight times, I finally started experimenting. And well, at the end of the day, we fasted it right into the water. You all realize though, if a slight fast there on a 104 or 105, it got there, because it would have got there, because that fast crushed that ball. It barely hit the water, really. And we aimed well to the right. That was just a huge miss swing. And I did practice swings. We can't say it. Sometimes you hit the shot, sometimes you don't. The interesting part about this round, that is by far the worst tempo and swing plane I think I have had in this video game. Not tempo. Tempo was fine. That is by far probably the worst swing plane I've had. Tempo, we had good overall, but there was some really big mishits in there that costed us that challenge. But let's not glance over the fact our short game kept us alive. That was the best short game I have ever played in this video game. And after birdieing 12, I thought this was the one. And that shot after 12, that shot on 13 from the rough, when you all saw that, I think we all thought it was over, right? If that putt drops, it changes everything. It changes everything. The bogey on 15, that side hill lie in the wind. How do you play it out more than we did? We struck the tempo and swing plane perfect. You can't, what are we going to aim to the trees to the right? Like, how would we have known? Right? You're not going to risk putting that in the water there. We almost made par. It came up short. Just think about it. Think about it, YouTube. If that birdie goes in earlier on 13, if the par goes in at 15, we're one under. When we get into 17, I have a stroke to give. I'm playing for bogey off the tee. I go to the left because I know I can bogey or double from there. And even a double, the run's not over. This challenge, I always say this. You have to have a lot of luck. And for somebody at my skill level, I have to play my perfect round. We did not play our perfect round. It was perfect short game and almost perfect. But almost perfect does not cut it in this challenge. Now, although we had luck, don't get me wrong, I think that we earned most of that. I don't think we had, like, from a luck standpoint, that was just short game, powering us through, getting us with the chance to win it. If we had more luck, you all know what happens? The number 13 putt drops. That never stops. I'm telling you all, we played that putt so many times, putt similar. They never stopped there. I'll never understand that. That one made no sense. These were 186 green speeds on a downslope the whole way. That ball never stops. And then hole 15 just left it a bit short. I guess I might have underswung there. I don't know. I could have underswung, or maybe I just miscalculated the green fringe effect and that first upslope. If those drop, that's probably challenge completion. That's probably challenge completion. I really thought today was going to be the final Impossible Challenge series video on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel. I thought for sure today was the one. I left it all out there. I went for that par at the end, went for everything, played some of the best short game I've ever played. I'm not mad at myself for 17 and 18, right? Like, how could you be? We were playing insane. I'm not mad at myself for the putts on 13 and 15. You know, I realize how impossible this challenge is, and we gave ourselves a chance. And if those putts drop earlier, we beat the challenge today. It's heartbreaking that we lost. Don't get me wrong. Am I sad that we lost? You better believe it. How could you not be? But I'm proud of myself for fighting and getting so close. We are so close. Whoever doubted that this cannot be completed, well, this shows that I can beat this challenge. A couple more luck and breaks going our way, that's a challenge complete. Better wind. If it's a diagonal wind on 17 that we've had a lot in this run, the wind shifted to the worst position on that. It's insane. That was just a round we will forever remember. Hey, I will keep trying this again, you know, until close to when the new game comes out. Probably a couple weeks before the new game comes out, and we don't know when the new one's coming out, so I don't know when that time period will be. But this is a round, if we end up never completing this challenge, this is a round we'll forever remember on how close we were. We've been so close, and today was so close. Hey, I need you all's positive, encouraging comments after this. I don't need any negativity on 17 and 18. 18, you know, that didn't matter at that point. We were already out of it. 18, you know, but because we would have played it very differently. 17, I don't need any negativity on it. You know, we've never bogeyed from the other way. You can say all you want to. You should have laid up to the left, Ryan. You should have laid up. Yeah. When have we ever? Never. So it's not the play. You play for par there. You're trying to finish even or better. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? We hit 2 106s on a practice swing. 106 probably would have got there. We mishit the shot, which is what we did all day, honestly. We mishit so many. Putt drops in on 13. Putt drops in on 15. That's challenge complete because we lay up on 17. At the end of the day, you give it your all, and that's what I did. So I need all the positive, encouraging words. Drop a like if you all got some enjoyment. Subscribe for more, and stay tuned. Impossible Challenge Series is not over yet. Not over yet. I thought today was going to be the last one here. Impossible Challenge Series continues. Some of you, hey, You all be honest out there. I hope not. But were some of you like deep down hoping that the Impossible Challenge series was not ending? I can see some of you all out there like rooting for me, but also like not being too upset. I am extremely upset because, hey, I don't want to be on this course anymore. I don't, I'm ready. Hey, I've done enough Impossible Challenge videos at this point. I'm ready for it to be over, and I never want to see this course again. So you all better believe I want to win, which is what we tried to do. Oh my, what a fight. What a fight. What a fight. We keep fighting. We keep persevering. I will see you all in the next one. There's plenty of other videos you can tune into here on the Gamerability YouTube channel. I will see you in the next one. Wow. A tip 49. We'll see you next week, probably 49. But tip 48 today was just insane. Just an insane round of golf we'll never forget. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.